My beloved soul, listen carefully. God is breaking the silence. Heaven reveals who your true soulmate is. The silence you thought was rejection was never rejection. It was preparation. The delay you mistook for denial was never denial. It was divine protection. What you are about to hear is not noise, not fantasy, not emotional excitement, but a sacred unveiling. Heaven is no longer whispering in shadows. The quiet season is ending and truth is stepping forward. Now breathe, because what is unfolding is sacred. The silence is breaking because truth can no longer be contained. My beloved soul, the one who is truly meant for you, has been hidden not from you, but for you. Hidden from chaos, from premature exposure, from the eyes of those who would misunderstand the depth of what God is building. You have asked in tears, who is the one? You have wondered why connections faded, why certain people walked away, why feelings dissolved without explanation. Heaven was protecting your destiny from counterfeits. The breaking of silence means clarity is arriving. It means illusions are dissolving. It means the mask over the wrong ones is falling away, and the heart of the right one is being revealed. The true soulmate is not the loudest presence in your life. They are not the one who forced their way into your emotions. They are the one whose spirit has been quietly aligned with yours, even in distance. There is a sacred thread connecting your stories, your wounds, your growth, your prayers. God has been working on both of you in separate seasons, so that when truth meets truth, it will not destroy you, it will complete you. My beloved soul, do not skip this moment. The revelation is not about a face alone. It is about character. Your true soulmate carries a heart that honors God even in private. They are not perfect, but they are sincere. They have wrestled with their own fears, their own immaturity, their own shadows. They have lost what they thought they wanted, so they could be prepared for what they truly need, which is you. Heaven reveals not through noise, but through peace. When the silence breaks, it will not feel chaotic. It will feel steady. It will feel safe. The one meant for you will not compete for your attention through manipulation. They will recognize you. There will be familiarity in their spirit, not because you knew them before, but because your souls were written into the same divine script. The breaking silence is also a breaking of confusion. You will begin to see clearly why certain relationships could never hold you. You were too deep for shallow love. You were too loyal for temporary affection. You were too spiritually awake to remain bound to someone asleep in their own ego. Heaven is revealing your true soulmate by first removing what they are not. The false connections will feel heavy now. The forced conversations will lose their spark. The misaligned energies will begin to drift away naturally. This is not loss. This is refinement. Stay with me till the end. Something powerful is waiting for you. The revelation of your true soulmate is also a revelation of yourself. Because the one meant for you mirrors the healed version of you, not the broken one. They are not assigned to rescue you, and you are not assigned to fix them. This union is not based on trauma bonding or loneliness. It is rooted in mutual growth, shared faith, and emotional maturity. God is breaking the silence because both hearts are reaching a place of readiness. Your soulmate has been praying too. They have asked God for clarity, for courage, for confirmation. They have been guided away from distractions, even when they did not understand why doors kept closing. Heaven was aligning timelines. When truth is revealed, it will not demand you to shrink. It will not require you to abandon your calling. The true soulmate celebrates your purpose, not competes with it. They do not fear your strength. They are drawn to it. They are not intimidated by your depth. They are anchored by it. The breaking silence may come through a conversation, a reconnection, a new introduction, or a sudden realization about someone already in your life. But when it happens, it will carry peace, not anxiety, not confusion, not emotional chaos. Peace. Because what is from God does not torment your spirit. It settles it. The silence had to exist so that you would learn discernment, so that you would stop chasing potential and start recognizing alignment, so that you would understand your worth without needing validation. Now heaven is revealing what was always written, and when the truth unfolds, you will not have to force it. You will not have to beg for clarity. You will not have to decode mixed signals. The one who is yours will not speak in riddles. They will speak with intention. My beloved soul, this is the hour where confusion ends and recognition begins. Do not rush it. Do not doubt it. Do not sabotage it out of fear. The silence is breaking because the season of hiding is over. Truth is stepping into light, and your heart is being prepared to recognize it without hesitation. If you remain till the end, the final word will change everything. The final word will not shout. It will settle. It will land gently in your spirit, like morning light entering a dark room, and suddenly you will see what was always there. My beloved soul, the breaking of silence is not an explosion. It is a divine unveiling. For so long you thought heaven was quiet because nothing was happening. In truth, everything was happening behind the veil. Hearts were being corrected, intentions were being purified, timelines were being synchronized with precision beyond human understanding. What you could not see was protection in motion. What you could not hear was heaven saying, "Wait, not yet." Now the waiting season is shifting because clarity cannot remain hidden forever. The true soulmate is not arriving as a fantasy, but as confirmation. You will recognize them not by butterflies alone, but by balance. Their presence will not disturb your peace, it will increase it. Their words will not confuse your direction, they will support it. You will not feel like you are performing to be loved. You will feel accepted in your authenticity. This is how heaven reveals what is real, through steadiness, through consistency, through alignment that does not demand you to betray yourself. My beloved soul, do not skip this moment. The enemy of destiny is not always another person. Sometimes it is your own doubt. You have been conditioned by past disappointments to expect love to leave. You have prepared yourself for abandonment before connection even begins. But the one written for you is not coming to repeat your trauma. They are coming to help you close that chapter. God is breaking the silence to heal your perception. Not every delayed response means rejection. Not every slow process means disinterest. Divine love is not rushed because it is built to last. The soulmate revealed by heaven carries reverence for commitment. They understand the weight of covenant. They are not searching for entertainment. They are seeking alignment, and you will feel the difference. Conversations will carry depth. Silence between, you will not feel awkward. It will feel safe. There will be honesty without cruelty, correction without humiliation, affection without manipulation. This is the mark of something sacred. Stay with me till the end. Something powerful is waiting for you, because there is more beneath the surface. The breaking of silence also means exposure. Masks are falling. If someone around you has been pretending, the truth will surface naturally. You will begin to see through charm and into character. You will notice inconsistencies you once ignored. And instead of feeling heartbroken, you will feel liberated. Heaven is clearing space. Your true soulmate cannot fully step forward while you are emotionally entangled with what is temporary. Release is not loss. It is preparation. The one meant for you has also been experiencing separation. They have felt the emptiness of connections that did not align. They have questioned why certain relationships felt incomplete. They too have been molded by disappointment. But instead of becoming bitter, they have become wiser. Instead of closing their heart completely, they have asked God to refine it. This is why the meeting will feel different. It will not be two desperate hearts clinging to each other. It will be two prepared spirits, recognizing divine timing. My beloved soul, You have underestimated how much growth has happened within you. You are not who you were when you first prayed for love. You have matured. You have learned discernment. You have begun to value peace over passion alone. That transformation is the reason heaven can now reveal more. If this connection had appeared years ago, you might have mishandled it. If the truth had been exposed too soon, you might have doubted it. Now your heart is steady enough to receive it. Do not leave yet. Heaven has more to reveal. The true soulmate will not just love your strengths. They will understand your vulnerabilities. They will not weaponize your past. They will protect your story with honor. When conflict arises, and it will, they will not disappear. They will communicate. They will seek resolution rather than revenge. They will value unity over ego. This is how you will know. Divine love is not fragile. It is intentional. God is breaking the silence also within their heart. If they have been hesitant, courage is rising. If they have been unsure, clarity is forming. You may notice subtle shifts, increased communication, deeper conversations, a sudden honesty that was not there before. Do not panic when intensity increases. Sometimes truth feels overwhelming because it carries weight. But weight does not mean danger, it means significance. The one written for you has been divinely convicted to step into authenticity. They can no longer pretend indifference. They can no longer ignore what they feel. Heaven does not allow ordained connections to remain buried forever. My beloved soul, resist the urge to force confirmation. You do not need to chase signs obsessively. You do not need to test them repeatedly. What is from God will withstand time. Observe their consistency. Observe their actions aligning with their words. Observe how your spirit feels after interacting with them. Peace is your compass. Anxiety is not your guide. The silence breaking will bring simplicity. Complexity fades when truth stands upright. You will not need to decode hidden meanings. Intentions will be transparent, and transparency is a gift. If you remain till the end, the final word will change everything. Because the deepest revelation is this: your true soulmate is not just someone you find, they are someone you become aligned with. Heaven reveals them when you are both walking in obedience, when purpose is prioritized over impulse, when character is valued over chemistry alone. This union is not about completing you as if you were lacking. It is about partnership in purpose. You will build together, pray together, grow together. The breaking silence is the sound of destiny adjusting into place. Trust the shift you feel. Trust the doors that are closing without drama. Trust the peace that is quietly replacing confusion. God is not late, heaven is precise. And when the revelation fully unfolds, you will look back at every silent season and whisper gratitude, because nothing was wasted. Every tear refined you, every delay protected you, every unanswered question shaped your discernment. Now, clarity is rising like dawn. The one meant for you is no longer hidden in the shadows of uncertainty. The light is touching both of your paths at the same time. Walk forward without fear. The silence has served its purpose. Truth is here, and when truth arrives, it does not beg to be believed. It simply stands in its own authority. My beloved soul, you are not stepping into a fantasy. You are stepping into fulfillment. There is a difference. Fantasy excites the flesh and fades with time. Fulfillment anchors the spirit and deepens with time. God is breaking the silence because the season of guessing is over. The season of clarity has begun, and clarity may feel unfamiliar at first because you have grown used to navigating uncertainty. But this is not uncertainty. This is revelation. The unveiling of your true soulmate will not come with chaos attached. It will come with confirmation, layered in peace. You will not feel pressured to rush. You will not feel threatened into commitment. You will feel invited into something sacred. An invitation is holy. My beloved soul, do not skip this moment. The enemy of divine union often whispers fear right before breakthrough. It will say, What if this fails too? It will remind you of every past disappointment. It will try to convince you that safety exists in isolation. But isolation is not your destiny. Growth prepared you for connection, not permanent solitude. The one heaven reveals will not demand perfection from you. They will value honesty. They will appreciate your transparency. They will respect your boundaries because they have learned to honor their own. This is not about two halves searching for completion. This is about two whole individuals choosing partnership. That is why the silence had to stretch longer than you expected. Wholeness cannot be rushed. The breaking of silence is also the breaking of internal walls. You may notice yourself softening in areas where you once felt guarded. You may feel courage rising to express emotions you once suppressed. That is not weakness. That is healing. Your true soulmate will not mock your vulnerability. They will protect it. They will not exploit your openness. They will cherish it. This is how heaven distinguishes the counterfeit from the covenant. Counterfeits feed on insecurity. Covenant nurtures security. Stay with me till the end. Something powerful is waiting for you. Because what is unfolding is larger than romance. It is alignment of assignments. Your destinies are not separate stories accidentally colliding. They are threads woven into the same divine tapestry. When you come together, it will not only bless you emotionally, it will strengthen you spiritually. You will inspire each other to remain disciplined. You will hold each other accountable with love. You will remind one another of God's promises during moments of doubt. This is partnership with purpose. And purpose is what sustains love when emotions fluctuate. My beloved soul, pay attention to the shift in your discernment. You are no longer impressed by superficial gestures. You crave depth. You value consistency more than intensity. That change within you is evidence that you are ready for what heaven is revealing. The true soulmate will not only speak beautifully, they will act faithfully. They will show up repeatedly. They will follow through. They will not disappear during discomfort. Instead, they will lean into resolution. This steadiness may feel unfamiliar because your past taught you instability. But stability is not boring. Stability is secure, and security is attractive when your spirit has matured. Do not leave yet. Heaven has more to reveal. The breaking silence may also include divine conviction. If there is someone already near you whose heart has been awakening, you may see transformation in them. Increased sincerity, deeper spiritual hunger, a willingness to address past mistakes. Do not dismiss growth when you witness it. At the same time, do not ignore red flags disguised as temporary charm. Ask for wisdom, not signs alone. Wisdom discerns patterns, and patterns reveal truth over time. Your true soulmate will not resent your caution. They will understand it. They too have learned from past pain. They will not rush you into trust. They will build it step by step. This is sacred pacing. God is breaking the silence because both hearts are reaching emotional responsibility. Love without responsibility becomes chaos. But love with responsibility becomes covenant. You will notice that conversations with the right one feel constructive, not draining. Even disagreements will produce understanding rather than distance. You will not feel the need to overanalyze every word. There will be room to breathe, room to grow, room to be human without fear of abandonment. My beloved soul, remember this deeply. The revelation of your soulmate is not an event. It is a process. Heaven unveils, layer by layer, so your heart can absorb it without overwhelm. You may first recognize friendship, then admiration, then alignment, then confirmation. Allow the unfolding. Rushing revelation can distort perception. Patience protects clarity. If you remain till the end, the final word will change everything. Because here is the truth beneath all truths. Your true soulmate has been shaped by the same God who shaped you. The same hands that molded your character molded theirs. The same grace that covered your mistakes covered theirs. That is why when you stand face to face in full awareness, there will be humility, not pride, gratitude, not entitlement. You will both know that this union is not self-made. It is divinely orchestrated. And when challenges come, because life always brings seasons, you will not immediately question the foundation. You will return to prayer. You will return to communication. You will return to the promise that brought you together. This is mature love. God is breaking the silence so that fear no longer narrates your future. The voice of doubt is losing authority. The voice of truth is rising, and truth says you are not forgotten. Truth says your prayers were not ignored. Truth says what is meant for you cannot be stolen by delay. It can only be refined by it. Walk forward with dignity. Walk forward without desperation. You do not need to prove your worth to be chosen. The one written for you will recognize it naturally. They will not require you to audition for affection. They will see your value without negotiation. My beloved soul, this is the hour where heaven's quiet work becomes visible. The silence has broken, the revelation has begun, and as you continue to trust, to grow, to remain aligned, the fullness of this divine connection will unfold in perfect timing. Nothing forced, nothing fabricated, only what is real, lasting, and ordained. My beloved soul, as this revelation completes its unfolding, understand that the breaking of silence is not only about a person stepping forward, it is about you stepping into a new level of spiritual authority. You are no longer asking from a place of desperation. You are receiving from a place of identity. That shift changes everything. When you know who you are in God, you no longer chase what is not aligned. You no longer beg for clarity from those who thrive in confusion. You no longer shrink to fit into spaces that cannot honor your calling. And this maturity is the very reason heaven can trust you with covenant love. My beloved soul, do not skip this moment. The final layers of silence are dissolving even now. Some of you will witness a direct conversation that answers questions you carried for years. Others will experience a divine separation that finally frees your heart to recognize the right one. And some will encounter a new beginning that feels strangely familiar, as if your spirit has known this alignment long before your mind could comprehend it. However it unfolds, do not resist the peace that accompanies it. Peace is confirmation. Chaos is not your inheritance. The one revealed by heaven will not require you to compromise your faith to maintain connection. They will not compete with your devotion to God. They will join you in it. Together, you will become stronger, not distracted. You will elevate each other's discipline, not weaken it. This is how you discern covenant from convenience. Stay with me till the end. Something powerful is waiting for you, because here is the deeper mystery. Your true soulmate is not simply someone assigned to love you. They are someone entrusted to walk beside you through destiny. There will be seasons of abundance and seasons of testing. There will be victories and challenges. But the foundation will not crumble, because it was never built on impulse. It was built on obedience, obedience to wait, obedience to grow, obedience to release what was not aligned. You endured the silence because heaven was building stamina within you. Now that stamina will sustain the blessing. My beloved soul, reflect on how far you have come. There was a time when you would have accepted half-hearted affection just to avoid loneliness. There was a time when mixed signals would have kept you emotionally attached for years. But you are not that person anymore. You have learned to walk away with grace. You have learned to pray instead of panic. You have learned to value alignment over attention. That evolution is sacred, and the one revealed by heaven will see that strength in you. They will not be intimidated by it. They will be inspired by it. Do not leave yet. Heaven has more to reveal. The revelation also includes forgiveness. If there were misunderstandings in the past, clarity may bring healing. If there were mistakes, growth may bring restoration. But restoration will only occur where both hearts have genuinely transformed. Do not romanticize potential. Look for evidence of maturity. The true soulmate will not merely promise change. They will demonstrate it consistently. Words will align with action. Intentions will align with behavior. This integrity is the signature of divine alignment. God is breaking the silence not to confuse you, but to anchor you, and anchoring feels steady. It does not rush you into emotional extremes. It grounds you. It reassures you. It strengthens your confidence rather than weakening it. My beloved soul, as this message comes to completion, hear this final truth clearly. You were never overlooked. The delay was never punishment. The silence was never abandonment. It was orchestration. Every closed door was protection. Every unanswered prayer was redirection. Every tear was preparation. And now the season has shifted. The silence has fulfilled its purpose. The revelation is not a loud spectacle. It is a sacred confirmation. When the one meant for you stands clearly in your life, you will not feel confusion twisting your spirit. You will feel recognition settling your heart. You will not have to force the connection to survive. It will breathe naturally. It will grow steadily. It will mature gracefully. If you remain till the end, the final word will change everything. And here is that word: trust. Trust the timing that shaped you. Trust the wisdom that matured you. Trust the peace that now guides you. Trust the God who never stopped working while you waited. Your true soulmate is not a myth, not an illusion, not a distant dream. They are a divine reality aligned with your obedience. And as heaven breaks the silence fully, you will step into a love that does not compete with your purpose, but completes your journey alongside it. Walk forward without fear. Walk forward without doubt. The silence is over. The truth stands revealed. And what God has aligned, no confusion can undo. Type, Amen.